boys and girls, happy Earth Day. Today's a day that we celebrate the Earth. And I have on my green shirt, and I hope that you will consider wearing green today too to celebrate Earth Day. And Earth Day is all about learning how to take care of our Earth and the things that we can do to do our part in keeping the Earth clean and safe for us to live on. So today I thought I would read to you a book about recycling, because recycling is a big part of taking care of our Earth. So the book I chose is called Fly Guy Presents Garbage and Recycling by Ted Arnold. And it's also one of my favorites. So here we go. Fly Guy Presents Garbage and Recycling. A boy had a pet fly named Fly Guy. Fly Guy could say the boy's name. Buzz. I have a special treat for you, Fly Guy, Buzz said. Today we are visiting a landfill. Yes! Fly Guy loved garbage. He and Buzz couldn't wait to learn more about trash. Look at all that trash on our Earth. Trash from homes, schools, and businesses is called municipal solid waste. Here are some examples of things that make up municipal waste. So there's paper, leaves and grass, metal, plastic and glass. A city sanitation department or a local garbage company is responsible for collecting, recycling, and discarding these materials. In the United States, people throw away almost more than 250 million tons of trash each year, more than any other country. Most of that trash ends up in the country's 2,000 or so landfills. Oh my goodness. Landfills are areas where garbage is discarded. A landfill starts as a large hole in the ground covered with clay, soil, and a plastic liner. This keeps waste from getting into the soil and the groundwater underneath. Giant landfill compactors crush and pack down trash. Then the garbage is covered with a thin layer of soil. Over time, tiny organisms called bacteria eat the trash, causing it to decompose or break down. That's disgusting. The bacteria in a landfill also cause several gases to form, including one very stinky gas called hydrogen sulfide. This gas smells like rotten eggs. It's so stinky humans can detect it in tiny amounts. That's why trash sometimes stinks. A fly can smell garbage from almost 5 miles away. Wow. Sanitation departments and garbage companies around the country collect waste using 130,000 garbage and recycling trucks. You might recognize some of the recycling trucks. These trucks haul the waste to landfills and recycling plants. A typical garbage truck can haul around 20,000 pounds of trash. Some garbage trucks are diesel fuel. Others run on natural gas created from landfill gases. Natural gas is less expensive and better for the environment. I like the sound of that. Better for the environment. Many trucks have mechanical arms. Controls inside the truck are used to grab, lift, and dump containers of trash into the top of the truck. Wow, I've seen them come around and do that before. Other garbage trucks are rear loaders. This means that garbage is dumped into the back of the truck. Then a shovel-like wall pushes the trash, you see it there, further inside. The crunch sound you hear is the trash being squished to make more room. Oh wow, that's cool. Sanitation workers have very dangerous jobs. Lifting heavy containers of trash can cause injuries. Workers might touch something harmful in the trash, such as broken glass or dangerous chemicals. And sanitation workers often ride standing on the outside of their trucks, so a crash with another vehicle can be deadly. Sanitation workers' uniforms helps to keep them safe. They wear gloves and boots for protection, and their outermost layer of clothing helps make sanitation workers more visible to other drivers. Once there is no more space in a landfill, it is covered and closed. Sometimes this land is later turned into a park, a golf course, or even a ski resort. But what happens to the garbage that doesn't get sent to a landfill? In the United States, the rest of our trash is recycled or turned into soil through composting. Look at the cans here for recycling. In the United States, and local governments make their own recycling laws. Starting a recycling program can be expensive, but recycling can save money and the environment in the long run. Remember these blue containers in our classrooms? Those were for recycling. Recycling programs are expanding. Right now, 25 states have laws that say certain electronics called e-waste must be recycled. Laws like these are important because many electronics contain toxic materials that can be harmful when they end up in landfills. This is America Recycles Day, November 15th. So that's when we would celebrate. Do you see on his hat? That's the recycling symbol. Most metal, paper, plastic, and glass can be recycled. Rubber tires and lead-acid batteries used in vehicles can be recycled too. But some items like light bulbs and dishes cannot be recycled. Plastics like potato chip bags and plastic wrap cannot be recycled either. E-waste must be carefully recycled through special programs. Televisions, phones, and refrigerators are all e-waste. Look at that. So neat. When a truck arrives at a recycling center, its contents are dumped out. Then recyclables are moved to a conveyor belt. Everything is separated and trash that was mixed in by mistake is removed. Similar materials are crushed, compacted, and tied up in huge cubes called bales. Then the bales are transported to different plants for processing before being made into products. Each bale of paper or cardboard saves about 15 trees. Wow, that's important. That's very important to save our trees. Our trees give us oxygen, which help us to breathe. Let's follow a bale of plastic bottles to a plastics recycling facility. A forklift breaks up the bale and drops it onto a conveyor belt. The bottles are pre-washed and sorted by color. Next, the bottles are washed and heated to remove labels and bottle caps. See that happening there? The bottles are ground into flakes. Then they are washed again and dried. The flakes are melted and made into tiny plastic pellets. These plastic pellets can be used to make new things. Carpets, fleece jackets, and park benches can all be made from recycled plastic. New plastic bottles can be made too. See those benches? Look at that. We have one of those at school, the buddy bench, right? Natural materials like fruits and vegetables, eggshells, and leaves take up a lot of space in landfills, but they can be recycled through composting. This process breaks down food and yard waste into a rich soil for gardens and yards in just 2 or 4 months. Wow, so they can put it into compost and put it into our garden. Some people compost in their backyards, but some cities like San Francisco and New York are beginning to pick up this waste along with trash and recycling. This helps reduce the amount of trash in landfills. A typical American family throws away 1,300 of food in 1 year. Wow. $1,300 of food in 1 year. That's crazy. We have to be careful. Unfortunately, some trash doesn't get disposed of properly. This litter ends up in our lakes, rivers, and oceans. When plastic trash ends up in the ocean, it breaks down into confetti-sized pieces. Ocean currents have pushed millions of these plastic bits together in one part of the Pacific Ocean called the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. Water sample from the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. Look at that. You can see all this stuff floating in there. Birds and marine animals think the plastic is food and they eat it. The plastic can make the animals very sick. If you like to eat fish, you might find yourself eating our ocean's plastic trash one day too. Oh my goodness, think about that. So if there's the fish swimming and then we eat the fish, guess what? All that garbage will get us sick too. To keep trash out of landfills, follow the 3 R's. Reduce, reuse, and recycle. Easy. 3 R's. Just take one. he's saying. 1 paper towel. We don't need to take more than that, right? That's wasting. So boys and girls, can you say that with me again? Reduce, reuse, and recycle. The 3 R's. That was a great book today. I hope you enjoyed it. And happy Earth Day. And I'll see you back again tomorrow for another great story. Bye, guys.